Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Just a little project today. I made this about 5 years ago for my son's wedding. And it was a sample piece. We were supposed to come up with some way to make a birdhouse. And we came up with a representation of a birdhouse. Seemed that there were plans made the other way, so that they went with a different type of thing. Not birdhouse at all. But that's okay. Lydia liked this. It was originally just a piece of wood, glued to a piece of wood with a round circle here. And that was a representation of a birdhouse. She put little flower pots along the bottom here and added this little nosegay of dried flowers on it and turned it into something that was a bit more than what it started out to be. Well, because I glued this on, aluminum tends to expand and contract when it warms up and cools off. It got a little warm and the glue let go. This side came up. This side is still fastened down, but it's got a couple of ripples in it. And I think I'm going to take a little time today and fix it. Now my idea, we both agreed on this one, is to put some glue underneath it and then take one of these little nails and put a nail here and a nail over here. Since this one's already glued down, I'm just going to put a nail through it. But I thought I wanted to look and see if I had any better nails, you know, a little more fancy, so that they would show up on the top here and look presentable. So I'm going to get a little tray and dump these picture hangers in here, because in the picture hanger drawer is a bunch of little nails that you use to hang the picture hangers on the back of the picture. Having these little bins is kind of handy because you can keep everything all in one place and you can see it, but it's a lot easier to dump it out into a larger container. Then you can sort through and find the little things that you're looking for. It's also handy to have a little magnet, because with a little magnet you can pick out just the thing that you want, strip off the other stuff off the magnet, and put it back in the bin. I think these little nails are going to work just fine. Hold this in position. I'm going to just take one of my Irwin quick clamps and fasten this birdhouse down to the bench. Now this is a tack hammer. I don't know if you can see it. I'll move up a little closer. This is actually a magnet. Now over time it'll lose a little bit of its magnetism, and you just saw me rubbing it with a magnet to give it a bit of it back. What that's going to do is hold that tack so that when I swing the hammer, it's going to drive right into that. At least that's the plan. held down nice and secure. I'm going to turn this around just so that I can get a good grip on it. Now I'll have another go at setting a nail. I'm going to try something a little different. Let's see if I can use this as a holder to set my nail in position. Nope. What I need to do is use the tools for what it's meant. This little scratch awl is going to give me a nice spot to start that nail. Now I'm going to hold that nail in this magnet and get it started in that hole. That worked much better. There we go. Now it's back like it's supposed to be. Quick and simple little fix. And I learned something new. Picked up a couple of ideas on how to hold nails. This little guy is actually for carpet tacks, and they got a little bigger head. The small head on the tiny brads that I was using is just too small for this hammer to hold it. But it did work, not the best. This little hammer, some people mistakenly think that's a tinner's hammer. What it really is a hammer for holding tiny screws between your thumb and your finger and tapping on just the head without smashing your thumb. That little narrow spot there gives you a thing to tap with so you can drive the nails. Okay. Another job accomplished. Quite successfully, I might add. We'll put the stuff away, close up shop again. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.